Okay, the wind is whipping, and I'm sitting here cooking up some burger on my Stoke Voltaics pot system. Just kind of, I gotta do some cleaning here. I got a bunch of packages in the mail today, and some new lights that I gotta figure out how they all work and all the good stuff. But right now I'm cooking some dinner. I'm just kind of hanging out in the van, letting the wind blow. So, yep, nothing fancy tonight. We're just gonna cook some burger, and then I got some pasta salad and stuff to go with it. So, doing a little cooking. Let that do its thing. We'll eat here in a little bit. Alright, progress. Burger's just about done. I've got a dozen eggs in there I'm going to cook next. I'm going to hard boil those so I have plenty of snacks for the week. Now I gotta start putting stuff away because it's messy in here. Feels all cluttered. I did get some new stainless steel bowls, which are actually surprisingly light. So I actually have some nice, easy to clean bowls. I've been using paper bowls, and that is not very convenient. And not everything works good with a plate. Flip on some TV here soon. I just want to eat. I'm hungry. Alright, burger's done. I'm gonna dish up and eat real quick. We're gonna settle in for a movie tonight. Listen to the wind whip. You can feel it shaking the van. But I do have the roof vent open a little bit. I don't normally cook this kind of meal in the van, but since it's supposed to start pouring rain here any minute and the wind is blowing like crazy, I don't feel like sitting outside and barbecuing, so I'm just gonna take one for the team today. And I already cooked, so life is good. Now I just need to get my pasta salad out of the fridge and eat up. So when I'm done eating, I'll bring you back. The newest addition. Yeah, that's heat. Right there, blowing on the back window. That was a pain in the ass, buddy. You would have not enjoyed that. I sure didn't. Okay, well, we had a little scenery change, only because where I was at, I could get no signal with Starlink at all. But you can see that the tops of the mountains here are starting to turn white. Definitely a snow line now. But I'm gonna get back in there and get comfortable for the night. Just finished watching a movie. Just kind of laying here, listening to the rain on the roof and the waves on the lake shore. Pretty peaceful. Gonna sleep good tonight. See y'all in the morning. Well, good morning. Been kind of lazy, just kind of laying in bed this morning. listening to the waves slap on the beach. As you can see, we got some termination dust. It's slowly moving down the mountains. Won't be too long and everything will turn white again and there'll be snow everywhere. Yeah, it was a pretty peaceful sleep though. Listening to the waves right there on the beach. The Vanagon right here. I just gotta head back to town, so I'll be heading that direction where that sunshine is. Hopefully it's sunny in town. I got some more projects to wrap up on the van, so we're gonna get out of here. There you go, buddy. Got a couple lawnmowers working on your grass for you. I just saw them when I came in the house. It scared the hell out of me. All I saw was something dark move by your back door. Wonder where Mom is though. These are the twins, so she's got to be close. Okay, well, we're in a spot that we've been recently. I wanted to rematch since I had a flat tire last time I was here. So welcome back to Cooper Lake. As you can see, it's changed a little in a week. I am headed towards Anchorage in the next day or two, so I figured I'd start out this direction and then come camp out here. No wind, it's beautiful, it's definitely cool. There was some serious frost on everything this morning, including the inside of my windows, even with the heater on. Oh, fish just jumped right there. Anyhow, this time I do have my jack. And it's mounted, so I can't lose it. I have a cover on it now. I don't know if I showed that, but there is a cover on it. Doesn't quite zip all the way, unfortunately, because of where it's mounted, but I do have the jack. So if I have any tire issues this time, I'll be good to go. I'm gonna get in the van because it's a little chilly out here, but I figured I'd show you guys this. I'm gonna cook some dinner and kick back and relax. I got some fun stuff planned for tomorrow morning, if it's not too cold. But yeah, beautiful evening, which will be a nice change from last night because it was blowing pretty hard last night. I had chicken for dinner. Now I'm just kind of sitting here. Everything is kind of a mess. It's nice and quiet. I'm about to turn on a movie, kick back. I have some popcorn that I pre-popped and watch my movie. Good morning. See, it's a little foggy. Definitely chilly this morning. Not icy, but my tires are all still full of air. That's a big plus. Yep, good to go on the tires. That must have just been a fluke. I think that's the only flat tire I've ever had driving Toyo tires, and I've drove them for 30 years. But yeah, this is what I woke up to this morning. It's chilly, but beautiful. It rained last night. Yeah, good night. Plenty warm in the van. I had to turn the heat off midway through the night because it was too hot. That's the only thing that kind of stinks about having that heater, is it just doesn't quite turn down far enough for now. I know in another month it won't be enough, and then I'll have to turn it up. But I'm gonna get on the road. I got a ways to go. I'm headed towards Anchorage. I got a few stops to make before I get there, and I'll see you on the road. This is Arctic Valley. As you can see, there's snow just above me. And that's ice. that's slippery. Drove up here, haven't been up here in a while, so figured I'd come up and take a look at the snow. That's all ice right there. Definitely has been chilly. This is a ski area. Beautiful day. It's supposed to be overcast today, but I'll take whatever blue sky I can take. This is the view from about halfway down Arctic Valley. That's Anchorage right through there. Anchorage Airport's over that way. Military base is right there. Plane's taking off. This is where I am editing video. I'm sitting up here on the side of a mountain, enjoying the view, watching the United States Air Force do their thing. Just enjoying a beautiful day. Oh yeah, and the Vanagon's right there. Okay, we are on a adventure up into the mountains, and as you can see, it's kind of slushy snow falling out of the sky. It's supposed to snow tonight. Nothing extreme, just, you know, a couple inches maybe. But figured I'd come up here one last time for the year, because I probably won't be able to get up here much more. And we'll go camp out. See if any of my heater improvements and stuff like that are worth the effort, because I put a lot of time into changing some heater stuff, so it'll be a little more efficient this year. But I figured I'd show you this. Oh yeah, there's a big windstorm going on right now too, so there's been a few blowdowns across the road. Luckily somebody cut a couple of them out of the way, and I ran over one of them, so. But welcome aboard to the adventure, and let's hope for some snow. Alright, now we're getting up in the elevation a little bit. We're getting a little snow. First snow driving of the year. It's kind of late. It's October 30th right now. Usually we have snow by now, so this is kind of a new one. We are up the road a little ways, and the snow's getting deeper. It's definitely slick. That's that real heavy, wet snow, so it packs right into ice immediately under your tires. So definitely gonna take it easy here. Don't want to end up in a ditch. Could be up here a while, especially if a bunch of trees blow down across the road behind me. Now it's getting sporty. Definitely a lot more fun than it was back down the road a little ways. It's getting a lot deeper. Okay, and this is where we're going. We're gonna go down this hill. Hopefully not slide off in the ditch, because if we do, we'll be here a while. Definitely slippery. Probably the last time we'll get to camp here this year. I have a feeling it's getting ready to start doing some serious snowing in the near future here. Alright, I'm gonna get parked to get camp set up. Well, I got here last night and I grabbed a quick bite to eat, as you can see in the bag, and I crawled in bed and went to sleep. So I didn't even film after I got everything set up. But this is what I woke up to this morning. That's there was actually more snow here last night, and I didn't have a river running under the Vanagon, but it poured rain. It snowed for a little bit, and then it just turned on the pour and literally rained and rained and rained, because there was several inches, probably close to 4 inches of snow here easily when I got here last night. So yeah, it rained hard all night, but it's a beautiful morning. It is 33 degrees Fahrenheit, so right on the verge of being cold enough to snow. And we got a little blue sky showing up here. I'm just sitting here enjoying the view and the quiet, doing a little work on the computer, trying to catch up. I've been really busy the last couple weeks, so I haven't done a lot of filming. I've made a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff like that, so I've been very busy. Back on the content now though, and now that the weather's changing, we're gonna get a lot of snow camping. That little creek coming in there, it was sounding pretty cool last night in between rainstorms. Beautiful day though. Okay, this is really slippery, so we're gonna hit this with a little bit of speed. Yep. But we're gonna take our time and ease out of here, head back towards town. So I can wrap up a couple things there and upload a video. But yeah, it poured rain last night, so I was kind of hoping for snow, since it had forecasted at 100% snow, which at some point obviously it snowed, but yeah, we'll just ease our way out of here now. It's definitely compact ice where it packed down the snow where I drove through and where others drove through. Here's one of the trees I drove around last night, or through. Somebody had cut it last night. And as you can see, we're down the mountain, so we're out of the snow line now. But yeah, it was definitely windy. You can see all the branches and stuff, and then the leaning trees all down through here. These old beetle kill trees just tip over. Day though, I mean, it's not pouring rain anymore. That was a plus. It rained a ton last night. I was shocked at how much it rained. If that would have been snow, I'd have been waist deep in snow. There's a few more trees that I had to go around last night. I do have an axe in here, so if trees ever fall behind me, I can cut my way out. Don't normally carry a chainsaw in here though. Back down to Kenai Lake now. That is Kenai Lake out the window. So we camped out at Cooper Lake. This is the beautiful hidden lake on Skilac Lake Loop. It's an absolutely stunning day for wind compared to yesterday. Yesterday was almost hurricane force winds. Today it's totally different. And there's the dirty Vanagon. Mud slung all over it. It'll be worse by the time we get off Skilac Lake Loop. The old get some gravel in your travel. I like that saying. I'm getting some gravel in my travel. And even here on Skilac Lake Loop, we've hit some snow, so it's definitely that time of year. We should be getting an abundance of snow here in the near future. Almost looks like possibly a lynx or something. I'd walk down the edge of the road back here. It crossed right there. Just by the spacing. Kind of has a cat look. This road's beat to pieces. But anyhow, figured I'd show you a little snow. Thanks. Looks like somebody went in the ditch right there. I don't want to be the next one. Okay, made it back to town, and as you can see, the van is filthy. So I'm gonna give it a bath, even though it's supposed to rain later today. At least it won't be muddy. Let's make the mud go away. So this wasn't exactly where I was planning on ending up tonight, but it's Halloween and I had to see the grandkids and do all that, so I'm gonna stay close today. The moon's gonna be out. And that's the sunset. I'm gonna watch for the next little bit before it gets dark, and then I'm gonna get in the van again and relax. Tomorrow's another day. That's what Mount Redoubt looks like currently. It is 7:28 p.m. now. So as you can see, we've lost a lot of daylight here recently. But it should be a beautiful night. Hopefully someday we'll get some northern lights down here. I know usually got to go a little further north to get good shows, but we do get them down here. I'll keep you posted. It is morning. It is 10 a.m. It just got daylight about a half an hour ago. Daylight savings time has ended. And as you can see, I'm at the beach. Well, maybe. There it goes. Yep, this is where I camped last night. it was nice and quiet, a little windy, definitely chilly. It's 35 degrees Fahrenheit currently. But I'm just sitting here working on some video and gotta head into town here in a little bit. Figured I'd catch you up.